Welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Grapevine Faith Lions varsity boys soccer team as they play their first game in the first St. Michael's annual preseason soccer tournament. The first game went long, so we're joining a little bit late. We've got about 3 or 4 minutes before we get underway here in the first half. The players are out on the field taking practice. But we'll be getting underway here shortly. I'm Tom Hudnall, and I'll be bringing you the match live over the next couple of hours. While I'm solo tonight, my broadcast partner from last year, Jack Wharton, he'll join me for games later in this tournament and the remainder of the season. But I can say I'm quite delighted to be back for another season of broadcasting Lions varsity soccer games for you. While this is our first broadcast of the season, it's actually the fourth varsity game. Of course, this is Texas, so we had to wait until football was done with the audio-video gear before we could get up on a stream. But here we are. So tonight we are coming to you live from Crusader Stadium on the campus of St. Michael's Catholic Academy in Austin, Texas. St. Michael's is hosting this 4-team tournament. They're calling it their first annual, so maybe this is a regular thing. The participants for this tournament are St. Michael's Catholic Prep, Lutheran South Academy from the Houston area, the Woodlands Christian Academy, also from the North Houston area, and of course, Grapevine Faith Christian School. The format of the tournament is fairly simple. Each team plays the other 3 teams once. At the end of the 3 matches, the best record of the 4 teams wins. If a match ends in a draw, as the match before us between St. Michael's and the Woodlands did, then they will go into immediate penalty kicks to determine a winner. And so at the end, they'll look at the best record of the 4 teams after 3 matches, and that best record, that team will win the tournament. And what does that mean? Well, not a whole heck of a lot at this point in the season. It's early. It's pre-district. So nothing to get too worked up about. This is more of a chance to get some warm-ups, to get some minutes in, assess your team, and at least for Grapevine Faith, to measure yourself against teams that are outside of your district and outside of your region. Both Lutheran South, who they play tonight, and the Woodlands Christian are Division II TAPS like Faith, but they play in districts 3 and 4, I think, or 4 and 5, something like that, and they are teams that we wouldn't meet necessarily until the championship game. So they are kind of on the other side, and these games are kind of good to get a test of where you sit. So tonight we play Lutheran South, and we'll take on the Woodlands tomorrow at 1 p.m., and then finish up with the hosts, St. Michael's, on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. All the games right here at Crusader Stadium in the Hill Country west of Austin. So tonight your Lions come into the game with a 2-1 record, having beaten Liberty 2-0 and Coram Deo Plano 6-1. The loss was to Homeschool Athletics. They lost that by a score of 4-0. So they sit at 2-1, and they're looking to get going to increase that record. Tonight's opponent, Lutheran South, as I mentioned, they're TAPS Division II. They sit in District 4 with a few other outer Houston area schools. They've started their season 0-3-1, so they're looking for their first win of this young campaign. The Saints are coached by Nate Hagee. The Lutheran South is coached by Nate Hagee. They are the Pioneers, is their name. And of course the Lions are coached by Sean Mingledorf with assistants Brian Morgan and Rhett Peterson. So the teams are assembling before the game here, so we should be getting underway shortly. The team drove down today, so they're maybe a little road weary. We'll see how that translates to the field. Coach Sean giving his pregame talk there in the bottom part of your screen. The first game, as I mentioned, was the Woodlands Christian against the host, St. Michael's. They kicked off around 5:30. Game went a little long. It was a 0-0 draw, and the Woodlands pipped St. Michael's in the penalty shootout. So they took the first mark of the tournament. The Pioneers are on the pitch. Both teams saying their pregame prayer. I will try to get the starting lineup for you here. Both teams are getting ready. The Lions with the kickoff. They try to play it back to the back. Move it around. Walsh plays it up to Santini. Kicks it towards the middle. Now they're moving it forward. Lions play a beautiful through ball to Braden Cope, but the goalie picks it up. It's a good ball played through there in the middle. It's just a little heavy. Ball's out. Flicked back. Center back Kay Johnson plays it back to the keeper, who bums it forward. Bryce Andrews collects it. Plays it out wide. Braden now on the left side. Cuts in, beats a couple defenders. He's looking. Drops it back. It's to Mateo Reyes. Ball knocking around midfield. Price gets in a tackle, digs in, fights for it, not able to come away with it. There's Mateo Reyes playing hard in the middle there. So it looks like we've got Andrew Savage in goal. Across the back from right to left, we've got Connor Walsh, Bo Hyman, Kay Johnson, Ethan Barker. Here's a good promising attack. Cope plays it out wide. Beats one defender, sends it back in. Oh, it's knocked out for a corner. It's Price Andrews working it out on the far side. So like I mentioned, Andrew Savage in the back. We've got Connor Walsh, Bo Hyman, Kay Johnson, Ethan Barker across the back. Looks like we got Brody Sosolka, freshman, and Mateo Reyes. Price Andrews playing in the midfield. And we've got Grant Foster, Logan Santini, and Braden Cope up top. So that's your starting lineup. And right now we got a corner kick to the Lions. Price set up to take it. This ball played to back post. There's no one there. It's tipped out. Connor plays it to Mateo. They lose the ball. And here comes Lutheran on the attack, but knocked away nicely by Connor Walsh. Out for a Lutheran throw. Mateo. Back to Johnson. Out to Barker. Drop it back to Savage in the goal. Savage plays it to Hyman. And Hyman out to Walsh. Ball played out. Lutheran South throw. They take it to the middle. Mateo Reyes knocks it out sideways, which is a good play. The stairs are back there. Yeah. Shot taken from the side. Oh, it gets through the goalie and hits the post. Knocked down. It's a rip of a shot. Looked like by Brody Sasulka. Got under the goalie and hit the post. Very nearly the first goal of the game. Price in the middle now, working his magic. Tries to flick it out to Cope. It's going to be a little much, goes out of bounds for a throw into Lutheran. Faith working it around the back again. No. Shot by Lutheran South goes way wide. It'll be a goal kick to the Lions. Savage's goal kick out to midfield. Finds Price. Sends a through ball. Slide tackle, but Braden comes away with it. He's marching in on goal. He gets into the penalty box, cuts it back, goes to near post, rips a shot. It's off the crossbar and behind the goal. It is goal kick, Lutheran. Looked like a goal, but no, it hit the football goal post and knocked down into the net behind the goal. Lutheran South playing it up out of the back. Move it to the middle. Oh, nifty little move there. Gets through a couple Lions, and Lutheran now works it out. The Pioneers have the ball. Oh, Price intercepts a pass. Gives a nice little through ball. Looks like Lutheran may get there first, but Braden's able to steal it from him. Braden's in. Centers it. Oh, the goalie's on it. He fumbles a little bit. Grant Foster not able to get to it. It's a good play by the goalie to cut that off. Braden looking for Grant Foster there. Some technical difficulties in the stadium with apparently the radio blaring out of the speakers. If you're picking that up on the game sound, trying to figure it out. Seems like they figured it out. It's a free kick to Lutheran South from the middle of the goal, or middle of the field. Sorry. Lions playing a little deep. Got a line around the top of the penalty box. Ball low. Ticked by Price Andrews. Ball never really got where it was supposed to go. Now Braden's got some space. Oh, and he sends it forward. He's got Grant Foster. Grant did seem a couple steps offside there. Cope had a great through ball there, but that offsides free kick from the Pioneers, their own territory. Ball does kind of snake through. Connor Walsh is able to hit it. Maintain possession. There's Price working it around. Oh, Santini tried to steal it from Price, it looked like almost, but Lutheran is the benefactors. They come away with the ball. And Walsh flicks it up to Price Andrews in the middle. He plays it out to Brody Sisolka. Brody plays it again out to Barker. Cope plays it to Price in the middle. He's looking. He's got Barker. Barker runs it down on the end line. Flicks it back, but Pioneers are able to clear it out for a throw. The ball played into the Texas Hill Country out there. New ball coming in. Nice work. Faith tries to build it out of the back. Reyes to Walsh, back to Reyes. Reyes takes one touch, punches it up to Grant Foster. Grant's got a couple moves, spins around. He's got the ball, but the goalie's able to pounce on it there. Ball deflected into Grant's path in the penalty box there, but the goalie was quick and reacted well. Ended the threat. No, so the ball's played. There's a hit, and it's deflected in, just out. Price jumps on a deflected ball. The goalie gets one hand on it, knocks it wide, so the ball goes out to touch. But a corner kick for the Lions. Price Andrews setting up for the corner. Ball in, on the ground, knocked away by Lutheran South. Braden Cope sets up. Oh! Gives it a lash, just wide, inches from the right post. They call a goal kick. Some of the Lions felt that it was a deflection as that ball came through, but the referee has given it to the Pioneers for a goal kick. Lions playing it in. Cope's on it at the top of the penalty circle. He looks around, back to goal, plays it back to Reyes. Reyes looks, sends it wide, all the way out. Looks like Price Andrews out there. Price has one man to beat. He takes it around him. He drives to the line. He's looking, he's searching. He plays it out to Braden. Braden one touches it in, tries to place it to the left corner of the net, but no. The Pioneer goalie is there. collects the ball, now punts it to midfield. They get a header on it. Ball's going to roll harmlessly back to Andrew Savage. He picks it up in his penalty box. Punts it. Kind of a short punt to the... But they build it out of the back. Play it to Santini. Ball given over to the Pioneers. Bouncing around midfield right now. Grant takes it, touches it to Price. Price looking. He sees a through ball. He finds Braden. Braden is through. One man to beat. He cuts him. He beats him, and he gives it a shot. Keeper saves it. Price gave a great ball to Braden there. Braden did really well to beat one defender and turn on it. His shot just a little too close to the keeper. Picked up. Got to say the first 15 minutes of play here go to the Lions. They've been obviously more aggressive, more shots. Doing a nice job looking for those through balls. Doing a good job also attacking both from the left side and the right side. They're probing both flanks. They seem to be a little more dangerous down the left. Throw in on the far side of the field. Cope to Andrews. Cope working it around outside. Got a couple to beat. He managed to split him. Beats another one. He's into the penalty box. He's looking. He takes a shot. I think he was looking for far post there. Might have gotten just a slight mishit on it. Send it to the keeper. And now the Pioneers attack. They have some numbers. They come down. They slow down, though, before they get it going. Oh, a nice little give and go, but right to Bo Hyman. Plays it up to Santini. Out for a throw. Referee doesn't want to indicate to whom, but it's the center ref takes it over there and gives it to the Pioneers. Throw it in. And here come the Lions again. Price looking for Cope again on a Cope hugging that offside line. Ball just deflected. Now it's out of bounds. Far side. Throw in Pioneers. Brody Sosolka trying to beat a guy. They win. Santini takes it off of the Pioneer. Plays it back to Reyes. Plays it up to Foster. Over to Cope. Cope now looking on the ball. He's way outside. Goes to Connor Walsh making a nice run. Connor flicks it to the middle. Not quite there. The Pioneers mishit it. Played out for throw-in to the Lions. Connor's coming over to take it. Call a foul. Grant Foster went down on that play. The referee said it was actually not for falling down. It was for something that happened before that. I think he took an elbow in the back or something. But either way, free kick, Lions. Price going to take it. Dangerous area here. Lions don't have a ton of people in the penalty area. Price is on top of the ball. About 27 yards from goal. He plays it straight down. Oh, nice little clever ball. Connor Walsh made a run down the right side. Price feigned that he was going to cross it and just dropped it down to Connor, but it was a little heavy. couldn't find him, and the ball went out for a goal kick. Pioneers. Mateo Reyes fighting for the ball there in the middle. Did a great job of keeping the Pioneers from breaking. Another through ball that finding a lot of success, especially down the left. Braid makes a great play back to Price. Price now on the ball. Tries to find Braden again. He does. Braden's able to flick it back. Oh, the ball somehow stays in off the Pioneers defender, and he's able to clear it out for a goal for a throw-in. Be a Lions throw. They throw it to Cope down in that left corner. Oh, tries to rainbow it over the defender. Cheeky. But it goes out for a goal kick. Certainly like the creativity down there. And here's the first substitution. Anthony Sal will come on. The 21st minute for Logan Santini. So it looks like Sal will go in, play. Santini will come off. Walsh will go forward to Santini's position. And Sal will step in where Walsh was on the defense. Called a little foul there. Long ball sent in. Not quite far enough to find the front line of attack for the Pioneers, and the Lions played out, and here's another opportunity. There goes. The Pioneers, strange, the Pioneers had a defender playing way back. I don't know that the Lions necessarily knew that the offside line was that far back, but Cope flicked it up and over. That defender was able to get just enough on it, and eventually the ball made it back to the keeper. It's Anthony Sal's first touch of the game. He fights off a defender there. Ball stays in bounds. Lutheran on the attack. Intercepted by Cade Johnson as he knocks it forward. Barker plays it off his shin forward and into the Pioneers, but Cope sneakily steals it away. He's looking, spins, gives the ball to Brody Sisulka. Brody to Connor Walsh. Ball knocked out. Lions throw. Again, score 0-0, but on balance, I think the Lions have kind of had the run of play here, for whatever that's worth. Connor Walsh to Braden Cope. Smartly plays it to the middle. Some space out there. Brody to Mateo. Mateo back out to Walsh. Nice. He plays it towards the corner for Grant Foster. Grant centers it. Goalie able to collect it. Nice play there, though. Nice play to work it back from the middle. Kind of pulled the defenders towards the middle. Then they went right back out to the corner. Nice ball by Connor. Just seeing the Lions kind of break down on that last touch here. Andrew plays it up. Brody does a nice job to win it, play it out to Anthony Sal, but a little too much out of bounds. Pioneers throw. Pioneers trying to work it in. Oh, Reyes. Hard tackle. Calls a foul. Pioneer player goes down hard. Reyes' tackle might have been a touch late. Before the tackle, he was doing a good job fighting off the guy. You just hit.
Oh. Okay. I'm here. So sorry. I was busy talking about plans with the team. My job.
Injured player on the field, so they stop the clock with 15:48 left to go in the first half. Score 0-0. Like I mentioned, though, I think the Lions have had the run of play. They've certainly had more attacks, more chances on goal, more shots on goal. But the Pioneers have been equal to the task, have kept the ball out of the net, which is what's most important. And they'll have a free kick here. The Pioneer player is up, walking off the field. It's a round of applause from all fans in the stadium. The dozens that are here. It's a cool, brisk evening here in the Texas Hill Country, west of downtown Austin in the Barton Creek area, the campus of St. Michael's Prep. And here's the free kick by the Pioneers as we get back underway. Ball's up and in and just over. Andrew traced that very well. And it's going to be goal kick, Lions. Another sub. Looks like Hudnall on. He goes back and he looks like he's playing Brody's position. And Brody went over maybe to Connor's position. It looks like Connor Walsh came off, so that's going to be sub in the 26th minute as the Pioneers get a throw in. Ball bouncing around just outside the penalty box. Brody Sisolka runs in, really aggressively knocks that ball around, wins it. So again, 26th minute. Sub was Thomas Hudnall on for Connor Walsh. Thomas slotted into Brody's position. Brody moved out to Connor's position up on the wing. Now, Lutheran trying to put something together with a sustained spell of possession in the Lions' end, and they continue. Ball cut. Now they're in the penalty box. They try to move it around, and they slip, and nothing comes of that as it rolls to Andrew Savage. Andrew looks around at his options. Play it up through the middle. Cope out on the side. Always a threat, no matter where on the field he is. Parker played it out. Oh, Lutheran had it, but quick 1-2. Oh, Price and Cope tried a little 1-2 there. Price's flick was just a little short, but he still ends up with the ball, still manages to get it out to Cope on the right side, on the left side, sorry. Cope cuts into the, well, ball knocked away by the defender, clipped into Cope. Cope didn't go down. I think he was trying to stay up and win that ball, but it was touched away to the goalkeeper, who brings it out for a punt at the top of the box. Anthony Sowell wins it. Thomas Hudnall tries to take it down, intentionally or not, played it to Mateo. Ball from the back was picked off by Lutheran. Oh, bad ball by the Pioneer. Grant Foster wins it. He's looking to beat his defender. He cuts a couple of times, plays it to Brody. Brody looks around. Brody plays it to Reyes. Reyes to Hudnall. Hudnall looks, plays it out to Barker. Ball ends up out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in Pioneers, and they sub. Pioneers throw in. Picked off by Hudnall. Ball played out. Kay Johnson does well to collect it, get it back out. Reyes sends it all the way over to Solka. He gives a good ball to Grant Foster. Finds Brody again. Back to Grant. Grant on the right side cuts in. He does beat a man. He cuts into the box. Oh. Defense plays it out. Throw in Lions. Anthony Sowell comes down to take the throw. Throws it short. Finds Price. Price shields his man for Anthony. Oh, Anthony keeps it from going out of bounds. It's a blue throw in for the Lions, notwithstanding the protestations of the Lutherans. No pun intended. Ball thrown in. Price fighting for it. Looked like Price fighting for it in the middle there. Or might have been Reyes, actually. That was Reyes. Hudnall spilled to the ground. And they do call foul there. I think the referee may have tried to play some advantage there. Oh, no. It looks like maybe he called foul further. No. It was on the foul on Hudnall. I think he tried to play advantage. Lions didn't really gain the advantage he thought they might, so he went ahead and blew the whistle. It was a little late, but the Lions will certainly take it. So now a free kick, about 31, 32 yards out from goal. The Lions have a number of players on the far left. Price taking it from the right. Looking at a three-man wall in front of him. This one he does send in. Some Lions did get through. Looks like Reyes got a toe on the ball, but right to the goalie. Goalie seems to have maybe a magnet for that ball. His punt goes out. Thomas Hudnall heads it up to Cope. Cope's going to end up winning the ball. He sends it. He sees Brody on a run. Lots of imaginative, inventive moves here by the Lions. They're just a little off at the end there. Not quite able to make that last touch or that last finish. The Lions throw. We drop down just about 8 minutes and change left in the first half. 0-0 the score. Long throw out of the back. Pioneers come up with it. But Braden Cope puts an end to that. Takes it back. Tries to beat through what seemed like three defenders surrounding him. He beats 2 and gets fouled by the 3rd, let's say. Quick play up to Price. Price driving down. He's looking. He's got Brody on one side. Grant on the other. He's looking. He cuts a couple. He beats another one. He's like looking for one more. He does. He beats him. He goes down in the box. I was watching the ref to see what he did, and I'm still not certain what the call is. Oh, I guess he called the penalty. He didn't point to the penalty spot. He pointed to the hill country, so I was a little confused. But yeah, he awards a penalty. Price taken down in the box, which is what it looked like. I thought maybe he was giving Price a yellow for a dive, but no. It's a penalty, and Price is taking it. There's the ref's whistle. He takes a look. Oh, his penalty off the post, but he gets the rebound. Goal! It's in the back of the net for the Lions. The referee's saying hold up yet. He wants to talk to the. It's a goal. They're going to count it. So to recap, Price's penalty kick was wide. It hit the post. It bounced back into the field of play. An unnamed Lion was able to poke it roughly from the penalty circle back to Price, who was onside, as the onrush of Pioneers on the penalty kick towards the goal kept Price onside. Price turns and deftly places it past the goalie for the score. So let's call that a missed penalty, but then a 34th minute goal by Price Andrews, and the Lions are up 1-0. So that's the Lions' first goal of the St. Michael's Prep tournament. And they have a 1-0 lead. Running up to about 5.5 left in the first half. Ball played out wide. Lutheran now looking to attack. Funny what a goal will do to open up a game. They try a through ball, but no one even remotely close, and the ball goes right to Andrew Savage. Andrew picks it up, plays it out wide to Anthony Sal. Sal plays it to Brody. That's freshman to freshman there. Brody plays it back to Sal. Sal has it. It's dispossessed. They play it back. Nice little exchange by Lutheran, and now they're building something here. They're at the top of the box. They take a pretty big rip. It looked like it might have gotten deflected by Price. Ball kind of flipped up in the air and collected by Andrew. Brings it out to the top of the box. Looks around. It's going to go ahead and punt it to the middle of the field. It's to a Pioneer, and guess what? Braden Cope's there lurking. He's able to grab it. He gives it to Price, who plays a searching ball over the top. A little too much. Picked off. And another sub here as Logan Santini comes on for Grant Foster. In the 36th minute. And we have Lions throw after the sub, far side of the field. Cope again, tries the rainbow. This time it kind of worked. He kept possession, plays it back to Price. Price decides, let's reset, plays it back to Bo, all the way back to Andrew. Lions get their lines back set. Oh, little softball back to Andrew, but Andrew's there. Cope flicks it. Oh, he sees it, and there goes Brody. Brody's in. Brody's able to flick it, arm into the path of Logan Santini, who buries it. What an excellent play that was. Braden's ball, beautiful ball crossfield all the way into the path of Brody. Brody gets there just before the keeper to flick it on into the path of Logan, who is running from the center position, and Logan's able to bury it in the back of the net. And that 37th minute goal will make it 2-0 to the Faith Lions. So again, goal in the 37th minute by Logan Santini. Assist, Brody Sasolka. And let's call it an assist on the assist by Braden Cope with a beautiful ball across the middle. Brody really showing himself well in these few games he's played since coming out of football. There's Price working in the penalty box. He beats him, man. He's coming clear. Oh, he cuts in. He's in with the keeper. Oh, one. He looking for Cope or Santini there in the middle as he drove towards the near post, but he does win a corner kick. So we're inside of 2 minutes. Inside of 2 minutes for the first half. Lions. I think clock is stopped as they search for the ball and ended up under some. Price Andrews setting up for the corner kick on the near side. Drives it in about head high. Oh, Braden takes a rip, but right into a defender who felt that for sure. There's a couple of shots that look like they might get on ahead on Price's ball, which was a nice cross. Hudnall plays it not well to Santini. Ball played up and over, but they win it. Price has it now. Plays it out wide to the right to Brody. Brody's ball might have been mishit and gets through the defense and all the way to the goalie. So go through the final moments of this first half. Again, 2-0 Lions. Bo Hyman punches it forward out of the back of the defense. Hudnall knocks it up to Brody. Brody to Santini. Santini to Cope. Near post to Brody. Brody, nice ball. Cuts it back to Hudnall. Hudnall takes a look. Tries to play Reyes, misses him. Brody tries to collect it and he goes out. It's a promising ball there, but not the cleanest coming out of the center of midfield there. Ball thrown up. Sal heads it away. Certainly not too much left in the first half, and there is the final whistle. So a well-played first half by the Lions. They certainly feel like they deserve this lead. Maybe it could have been a little bit more, but no one's going to turn down a 2-0 lead at half, and that's where we find ourselves. Lions 2, Pioneers 0. We'll be back after about a 10-minute break here while the parties do halftime, and we might come back a little bit before the start of the next half and get going. But 40 minutes down and 40 to go. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get ready for the second half. The teams taking their final instructions from their coaches. We're winding down. The referees are on the field waiting for the players. As we get started again, remind you the score, 2-0. The Lions lead. A deserved lead, I would say, after the first half, with the ball generally in the Lutheran south end. Lions had several opportunities to score. And were able to poke 2 in. And here they come. The Lions again early in the season. They're 2-1 coming into this game. Coming off of a state semifinal season last year where they lost to the St. Michael's team here. But if you're thinking that this tournament might be a precursor to a rematch in the playoffs this year, that won't happen because St. Michael's has moved up to Division I. The Lions remain in Division II. Of the 4 teams in the tournament, 3 of them are Division II teams, and St. Michael's is the only Division I team. So we get back underway. Looking at the lineup out there. Looks like we might have started how we left off, it appears. A little confusion by the Lions as they had 10 on the field when the half started, and I think it was Price coming off at the last second and Connor back on. So Thomas wins the ball, couple balls. He's looking, he beats a guy, he cuts in, tries to flick it, but I think that's a defensive midfielder there trying to figure out getting clear on goal, not really sure what to do with it. So I think he was trying to find Cope, but his flick went to the keeper. But a good run by Thomas Hudnall to get forward like that. Thomas coming off of an injury that kept him out of the first 3 games. This is his first action of the season. Braden Cope working down the left. 1-2 with Brady to Ethan. Near side, but it doesn't work. Lutheran clears it. Kay Johnson does well to fight off an attacker and head the ball to safety out of bounds for a Pioneer throw. Lutheran finds some space in the middle. Little back heel. Anthony Sal runs him down. Able to beat him. Plays it out to Brody. Brody dispossessed. The Pioneers win the ball. Thomas clears it out, but knocks it to the middle. I will say the Pioneers coming out with a little more vigor this half. Kind of put the Lions on their heels. It was kind of a frenetic start, though, as I mentioned, with Price coming off and Connor coming on right there as the half began. And with Connor coming on, Coach Mingledorf called out some lineup changes and as Brody sprinted back into the midfield, and Connor took Brody's spot on the right wing, and Brody took Price's spot in the midfield. So looked a little frenetic there, but they all got into place now, and here comes a Pioneer free kick from the near sideline. Ball coming in. Someone's there. Ooh, ball played back in, but Andrew Savage jumps off his line and snares it out of the air. Plays it back. Cope plays it back to Barker. Barker plays it up to Brody. Brody finds Connor Walsh out there on the side. Connor's looking for Logan. Logan finds it once. Now he flicks it up. He's looking for Cope. Cope has it at the top of the box. Pulls it back. Takes a shot from the top of the box. It's blocked by the defender and out for a throw-in on the far side of the field. Be Lions ball. Anthony Sal digs that ball out really well, plays it out to Cope. Cope sends it to Thomas. Thomas's shot hits the referee. Referee stops play. So he calls a drop ball, asks them to step back, plays it. He's going to drop it to Mateo Reyes. Reyes plays it out to Brody. So what happened there, Thomas took a shot. It hit the referee. The referee, because that was took away in a play by the Lions, he called the ball back, gave a drop kick, but essentially told the Pioneers to let the Lions pick up possession there where the ball had hit him. So that's what they did, but the Lions gave the possession back over. Pioneers probed into their side of the field, and they won it back. So now there's a throw in. And here comes a sub. Price going back on for Connor. So now they're getting back to the lineup they had intended to start with. That's a 45th minute substitution. Price Andrews for Connor Walsh. And Price goes in the middle. And Brody, as I mentioned, who ran back into the middle, goes out to the wing on the right side. Hudnall fighting for a ball, doesn't win it. And now the Pioneers roll, but Cade Johnson's able to poke it away, finds Price. Price plays it forward, finds Logan. Logan's ball into the middle, won by Reyes. Reyes plays Hudnall. Hudnall knocks it a couple times. Goes all the way out to Brody. Brody kind of ran into an obstacle, pulled it back. His ball was a little difficult to field there by Cade, but Ethan was able to back it up, collected it. Lions throw. Ethan plays it to Santini. Flick to Price is picked off. Hudnall wins it. Plays it over to Cope. Cope back to Price. Price lifts it over for Santini. Looked like it might be a corner, but I think they're saying that the defender nicked it off of Santini as it went out, so they're going to give it a goal kick. Can't tell you if that's true or not, but really doesn't matter if I think it's true or not, so that's what it is. Ball to Ethan. Goes for a header, but takes it in the thigh. Results the same. Lions have possession. Cope knocked off the ball and he's trying to spin move. That's going to be Lions throw. The near side. The Pioneers end of the field. Barker's going to take it. Nope. Price is taking it. And he finds Logan sprinting into the box. Or, nope, just outside of the box. Ball passed back. Pioneers pick it off. They make a break. They're into the midfield now. Hudnall heads it forward. The Pioneers just boot it out to safety. And here comes Barker. Cope Andrews. Try their very familiar 1-2. This time knocked away for a throw. Parker's going to take this throw. Throws it to Cope. Oh, somehow the Pioneer ends up with it. He kicks it out. Looks like it's going to be a white throw this time. Pioneers ball deep in their own territory. Ball pinging around a little bit now. Price, a couple dummies back and forth, beats the guy. Cope Hudnall wins the ball from Cope. Pressure on, he felt, he plays it to the back. Cade Johnson's ball intercepted. And now the Pioneers look to attack, but looks like Brody cuts it off. Brody plays it back to Cade. Cade plays it up to Brody. Brody up to Price. Price with a through ball to Cope. Cope wins it, cuts, beats one man. He's looking to shoot. He's got 3 in front of him. Now 4. He backheels it to Price. Price takes one touch, beats a man, looks. Defender's still in front of him. He's looking for a cross. Up to Santini. Santini drops it. Tries to find Santini's ball to Cope. I saw the flag go up. The ref didn't blow the whistle, but Santini's ball to Cope was just a little long and went out of bounds. Cope got a foot on it, pulled it back in, but the linesman had signaled goal kick. Took a second for the ref to realize that. So I think the Lions did well. The half started with the Pioneers getting a little bit forward. It seemed a little disjointed in the Lions' kind of organization, but they've battled back and put it together. And the Lions are starting to do what they were doing in the first half, which is attack quickly. And here's Cope for an example. He's looking. Double step. He finds Mateo. Mateo looks. Mateo plays Thomas. Thomas, the second time, hits the referee. This time keeps possession. Price to Cope. Cope turns now. He's just got one. He has some space. He pulls into the box. He goes again. He is brought down. They've got to call that a penalty. And they do. Yeah, that was pretty clear. I'm not sure what the referee was waiting on. He brought the whistle to his mouth, but walked about 10 yards before he blew the whistle and pointed to the spot. So Cope taken down in the box, and Cope looks like he steps up to the ball. He will take it. Here we are in the 52nd minute of the match, and Cope lines up for the kick. Slowly approaches, and he knocks it straight in. It's in the back of the net. Goalie went the other way, and that takes us to 3-0 for the Lions with the 52nd minute penalty kick goal by Braden Cope. So that really did seem like a clear foul. I'm not sure why it took the ref a couple of seconds to blow the whistle. He might have been looking at the linesman just to make sure, but in any event, it's what it was. And Braden took it well and buried it in the back of the net for a 3-0 score. And we're back underway. Lions have a throw on the far side of the field. Anthony Sal chunks it forward. He's looking for Price. Pioneers win it. They knock it around a little bit. They send it long. There was a little communication issue there. Cade was shielding off the defender. Andrew was coming out. Looked like the ball might drop kind of in a dangerous position with that defender coming on, so Cade just did the safest thing and knocked it away. It's a throw in. Pioneers. The guy on the ball, he's managed to spin off the two defenders. Oh, he rips a shot. Left-footed shot, looking for that far side. It's a Bukayo Saka special for you Premier League or Arsenal fans. He took the defender on his right, cut to his left foot, and tried to curl it into that far post. Didn't quite make it, though. It wasn't curling. It was pretty straight. Here comes the corner kick. Rise up. Hudnall knocks it out. Clears it. Santini is able to pick it, poke it over to can't tell if that was, looked like it was Brody Sissoko, who was knocked down as he got rid of the ball. Hyman's able to clear that out of the back. Passes it up to Price. Price finds, he hits a nice ball with the outside of his foot. Just goes past Cope. They clear it. Cope runs over. Throws it in to Price. Oh, now Price has space. He's moving towards goal. He's looking. He sees something. Oh, he tries to play it through. It might be a little much. Cope can't get there. Price definitely had some space in front of him. He drove into that space. Just always the playmaker looking for something, looking for somebody's run. Try to pick out Braden going into the penalty box there. But just not quite there, and goal kick Pioneers. So to reset, we've been playing for, what are we now? 55 minutes. We're 55 minutes in. And the score is 3 Lions, 0 Pioneers. Andrews' kick out. Goes out for a throw-in. Ball just kind of knocking around midfield here. I say the windows of my press box, half of them are tinted so badly you can't see out of them. So every other window is open where I have a good view. So I do have to kind of do a little jumping back and forth to see the full field here, especially when the ball goes from one side to the other repeatedly. But that's my concern, not yours. Oh, they win the ball. Oh, and they take a shot, but kind of a hopeful shot. Pioneer was probably 23 yards out. Andrew Savage easily collected it out of the air. Lions look to bring it out of the back. Cope plays it out to Hudnall. Hudnall's looking. Plays it over to Brody. Coming back for it. Brody back to Sal. Sal knocks it forward. They get a foot on it, but Lions do well to win the ball back. Price now. He's got Braden and Logan going forward. Plays Braden. Braden moves it back to the middle while Price goes to the side. Looks like Brody making a run out there as well. Cope plays Thomas Hudnall. Thomas looks around. He finds Kate Johnson. Kate takes it out the left to Ethan. Ethan up to Cope. Pioneers just knock it out. Substitution. Hudnall off. Walsh on. So substitution in the 57th minute. Looks like Walsh maybe went back out to that right wing with Brody folding into the middle. And here come the Lions. Oh, Price found Logan. Logan did a dummy to let it fall to Cope, but they flag offside there, I think, on Logan, but it might have been on Braden as he came around the backside. Like Logan maybe gave a little dummy on Price's through ball. Left it to Cope, but the flag went up. Not sure who it was, but it'll be a free kick. See Price and Logan and Cope kind of talking about that one, about what they might have tried there. So Hudnall coming off. That'll likely conclude his night. As I mentioned, he's coming back from an injury. He missed the whole football season. Didn't miss the soccer season up till now. Oh, great ball by Walsh. Walsh up, finds Logan. Logan takes a shot. Oh, the keeper tips it just to the side. Logan had a nice rip from the kind of the left side of the top of the penalty box, and that's going to be a corner kick as the goalie got just enough of it to knock it off to the post. Knocked it onto the post, then it went out of bounds for the corner kick. But nice strike by Logan. And that's going to be Price, as usual, taking the corner kick. Price's corner is up. It's into the middle. Bodies go up. It's loose there in the box. Oh, it falls. It comes to Cade Johnson, and he drills it home. Finds it in the back of the net. The ball, a good corner by Price, as always. The ball kind of got knocked around by a couple of defenders. It was loose. It was knocking around. And Cade Johnson just blisters the loose ball into the back of the net. A nice strike by Cade. Puts it perfectly into the net. And that makes it, in the 60th minute, 4-0 Lions. Cope up to Walsh. Their keeper is able to get it. Long ball by Cope. A good ball. Searching ball. I think we're going to call Cade's goal unassisted, as it was kind of just a loose ball bouncing around there. It would be hard to call that Price's assist off the corner because it kind of got knocked around by several people. Price now on the ball. He's looking around. Finds Cade, the goal scorer. Cade plays it up to Brody, plays it up to Cope. Cope back to the middle to Price. Price finds Connor on the backside, back to Price. Price beats a man, spins into the box. He's looking. Oh, he plays Logan through. Logan beats one guy. Can't quite get it on his foot. Tries to flick it back. Oh, they win possession. Cade hits it hard forward. We'll call that a shot from a hopeful shot. Goal kick. Cade gets a goal. He wants another. Pioneers with the goal kick. Brody intercepts it. Plays it forward. Logan running on, but knocked away by the Pioneers' defense out to midfield. Reyes fighting hard for the ball, as he has all night. Good flick by Connor up to Price, but the Pioneers intercept. Anthony Sal runs forward, collects it. Now the ball goes through. Ethan with a nice interception. Knocks it out. Reyes to Brody. Brody looking for a through ball to Braden. Braden collects it. Beats one. He's run down in the box. Another penalty. This time the ref almost immediately pointed to the spot and blew the whistle. That one you just attribute to Braden's speed. He got the guy off-footed just by how quickly he flashed around him. And the guy, I think, kind of slipped but ended up just tackling Braden in the box. It looks like they're going to let... Looks like Mateo Reyes is going to take this. So penalty kick here in the 63rd minute. And Mateo steps up to the ball. Drives it in. And that's in the back of the net. It's another goal for the Faith Lions. 63rd minute. 5-0 Lions. That's 3 penalty kicks for the Lions tonight. They converted 2, and on the third one, even though they missed the penalty kick, Price, the kick taker, immediately scored thereafter. Brody hacked off the ball, but no foul. And the Pioneers look to attack. That's Colton Savage on the field. I missed that substitution. It looks like Cade moved into the middle. And Colton Savage is playing center back. I missed who came off. Oh, it looks like Price came off. So Caden moved up. Cade Johnson moved up into the midfield. And then, oh, there's a ball. Oh, nice ball. Nice ball to Braden. Braden couldn't finish it up. So again, the sub was Colton Savage on for Price Andrews, with Colton taking Cade's spot in the back and Cade moving into the midfield. And there's Colton Savage now to Cade. Cade plays it out to Ethan. Ethan moving forward. Great little run by Ethan. They have to clear it out in the end. Braden on the ball. It's Cope to Reyes. Reyes out to Barker. Barker back to Savage. Savage to Boheiman in the middle. Out to Anthony Sal on the right. Sal finds Brody. A great little ball. Brody had a good run. Plays it into Cope. Another good ball. Cope backheels it to Cade. Oh. Pioneers defense steps in front, takes it away. Now they try to build out, but poor ball, and Anthony pounces on it. Anthony Sal beats one. Cuts back. Cuts back again. Anthony's still on the ball. He finds Logan on a run through. Logan's not going to get there before it goes out for a goal kick. But great play by Anthony. He kept fighting for the ball, beat a guy, played a ball into Logan. Just a little bit too weighted maybe. So to reset, we're in the 66th minute. Lions are up 5-0. Barker plays it. Savage, Johnson, Cope. Cope looks for Ethan making a run. Ethan makes that run. Referee calls a dangerous play there on Ethan. Indirect kick. Played out. Picked off by Mateo. Ball played out. Pioneers now looking to attack. Looking for something. You don't want to end the game shut out for sure. So they're gonna try to take these last 14 minutes, say, to do everything they can to get on the scoreboard. Lions, though, continue to possess well. It's a perfect example there. Barker, instead of forcing it, he cuts it back, finds Bo all alone, middle of the defense. Bo switches to Anthony on the other side. Anthony plays. Ball intercepted there. Pioneers do have an attack. Well, they find some space down the side. They did get into the box. Offside, though. Referee's flag is up. Anthony Sal had made a run forward and got caught out, and they attacked quickly and had some movement down that left side, but he was offside. Number of Lions are off the bench warming up. Knox Wharton get some practice reps in with Coach Morgan. Goalie reps. Barker to Brody. Middle. Brody back to Bo. Bo punches it forward. Great ball to Braden Cope. Braden now bringing it forward. Looked for Connor Walsh. The ball nicked out for a throw. And the Lions making a sub here. Looks like here we are in the 69th minute. Kay Johnson comes off. Braden Cope comes off. Andrew Savage comes off. And on go Knox Wharton in goal. Grant Foster goes back on. And Joshua Murphy gets his first minutes of the tournament. And, oh, here comes a break. The Pioneers get into the box. They are offsides again. Free kick Lions. Colton knocks it over to Anthony Sal. Sal plays it up through the middle, but picked off by the Pioneers, and they attack again. They've got to be looking for a goal here. Logan does well to run that ball down. Flicks it back to Ethan Barker. But the Pioneers win it. They're really trying to possess here. Colton Savage nicely wins the ball. Just pickpockets that Pioneer. But here's a big long ball to Knox Wharton. And Knox takes it down. Collects it well. Pioneers are surging here, I would say, as much as they've surged tonight. So we're inside of the last 10 minutes of this one. Again, it's 5-0 Lions. Lions have played really well tonight. Oh, Josh Murphy, his first touch intercepts a ball. Brody Sasulka rudely steps in front of a Pioneer player and it's called for a foul. Pioneer free kick at midfield. Ball sent in. Oh. Pioneer put his toe out there, missed it, and Knox did really well. Those are very difficult balls to field because you have to contend with two different attackers, and he was able to read that well, and the first attacker missed, and Knox was there to collect the ball. So really well played by Knox there. Oh, Grant Foster sensed that was coming. He almost picked it off. He snuck in behind. Pioneers really trying to build something now out of the back. Murphy intercepts that. Well done. He finds Logan. Logan to Murphy. Murphy's looking for it. He's moved off the ball. Pioneers run. They send a through ball, but had promise, but Colton Savage was able to intercept that one. Knocked it away. Walsh out to Murphy. Murphy cuts one. He beats the man. Ball's played back. Reyes gives a fake and finds room in the back. Brody, Savage, Parker. The ball goes through all the way to the Pioneer goalie. Ball play back to Wharton. Wharton shows he's as good with his feet as he is with his hands. Takes a touch and plays it out. And here the Pioneers empty their bench with a number of subs. Come on here in the 74th minute. So we're heading into the last 7 minutes of the match, 6 minutes of the match. Big long throw there by Bo. Be another Lions throw in. Anthony Sal threw it in. Ball played back to him. And here the Pioneers come. Try to flick it sideways. They're not able to. They play it around the back. Anthony picks it off again. Cuts. Oh, he finds Josh Murphy, who does a clever little spin move there. Runs down a ball. Collides with the Pioneer, who goes down. That did look like it might hurt. Looks like they might have collided shins there. I've got 2 broken fibs in my soccer history to say that that's a nasty injury if it happens. Ethan heads it up to Santini. Wins the ball. Ball played to Murphy. Murphy very active in this session. He's gotten out there, really getting involved, finding some balls, making things happen. Logan takes a quick throw to find Grant Foster. Oh, Grant one touch away from beating his man, but the guy takes it away. Connor to Brody. Oh, Brody doesn't give up, though. Wins it back. Excellent work by Brody. He was knocked off the ball, but didn't quit. Went back and won it back. There's Connor Walsh causing problems on the right side for the Pioneers. They have nothing to do but send it out. This cool, crisp night is turning what I would call cold here as we get towards the end. Here in Austin. Oh, Brody takes it off the ball, has a shot of his own. It's going to go wide. Took a rip from, let's say, 25 out. He's a kicker, so he's got some range. Those long balls. He's a kicker for the football team. Got three of the current varsity soccer players are place kickers on the football team. Cade Johnson came in his senior year and did remarkably well kicking the ball this year. Thomas Hudnall's a place kicker, and as is Brody Sisolka. So we're shattering no stereotypes here at Grapevine Faith that soccer players are the kickers on the football team. So ball getting knocked around the back, and it goes out. The Lions throw. We go down to 2.5 minutes left. Barker finds Murphy. Murphy's looking to beat this guy. He wants it. He plays it back to Reyes. Reyes finds Sal. Sal having a nice game out there on back right. Inside the last 2 minutes. Game really winding down now. It's getting a little choppy. Again, 5-0 Lions. Oh, and they win a ball. They're going to attack. Walsh looks for Foster. Can't find him. Foster playing up top. Ball goes to the goalie. Barker's ball back to Warden. Warden's touch goes back to the line, but Hyman takes it, plays it out. Connor knocked off the ball, but no foul. And here come the Pioneers. Searching, looking, wanting that one goal. Santini turns, he's got space. Does well to find Foster on a run down the left. Foster turns and sets, has room. He sends a cross in. Walsh wins it. Plays it forward. Santini gives it a lash from top of the penalty arc, but right to the goalie, so he makes the save. Final seconds should be ticking off. Is this going to be one last try for the Pioneers? Savage says no. Knocks it out of bounds. And there you have it, folks. The referee blows the final whistle. That concludes tonight's contest. The final score, the Lutheran South Pioneers 0 and your Grapevine Faith Lions 5. That's it for tonight. That's it for tonight. The Lions begin this Austin tournament with a win. Lions move to 3-1 on the season. And after a quick rest, they'll get back at it at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon against the Woodlands Christian. And we'll have that game live on the broadcast again tonight or tomorrow. I'm Tom Hudnall. I certainly thank you for tuning in tonight. Have a great evening and hope to see you tomorrow on the Grapevine Faith Sports Network. Good night and God bless.